Welcome guys to another episode on the Extra Mile. My name is Alex and welcome to another C63 episode. Today I have a good one for you. We will at least begin to install these lovely seats. Take a look at that. How awesome are they? Recaro Pole Position, and this is not very heavy. I've already weighed these. They are set to weigh only 7 kilos. I weighed them in at 8.3, still pretty damn good. So yeah, let's start with that and see how much weight we can save today. I hope it's a lot. So today's job will be relatively simple. We will try to install the new front seats. We will start by bolting everything that we need to the seat to get it ready to be installed in the car. And we have everything right here. We have a nice little manual. Let me show you that. I hope it focuses on there. So that is relatively simple. And then we will get the passenger seat out of the car and see if we can mount this seat in there without a seat rail, which would be my preference, because then I can install the seat a little bit lower and I don't really need the rail. I just adjust it one time and then it's good for me, but yeah, we will see how far we get. Okay, so what irritates me a little bit is that I have different bolts here. They seem to have the same thread pattern, so I will just use these, I suppose. Okay, let's do it. Alright, oh my god, that feels good. Wow, that feels actually a little bit better than the stock seats. I was a little bit worried that I would sacrifice a little bit of comfort, a little bit of just feel from those lovely seats that are in there already, which are sadly just too heavy, but this feels awesome. It hugs you, especially here in the shoulder area, which these seats don't, the stock seats, and they are not quite as tight here in the middle, which is good. Very cool. Alright, so I don't think that we will be able to bolt them like they are to the floor of the car, but we will try. I think we will have to get a seat rail. But let's see. Next step is getting rid of the passenger seat that is in the car, and then let's see what we have to work with. Oh, there we go. Oh my god, these are tight. Oh man. Alright, they are out. That is the first step. So let's move on to the second one. Alright, so the second step is relatively simple. Remove the seat belt. Okay, that was relatively easy. Okay, now we do the same thing for the front. Oh man! I've been looking for that for so long. Nice. That goes on here. There we go. So, same story again. Let's do it. Okay, this is awesome. Obviously, there are some cables down here that I have to disconnect. Okay, we have this one. We need this one now. Ah, I see. Okay. Got it. And onto the last one. Okay, we got that as well. So, nice. We do have to clip that little zip tie there. Okay. All right. Okay, so that is it. Let's get that puppy out and see what it weighs and see why we're doing all of this. Oh man, it's heavy. I can tell you that much. Oh, fuck me. Oh shit. Okay. Whew. This is heavy. Oh, this is very heavy. Look at that. So much room for activities. So the very first thing that we will do is clean all of this. That's obvious. And now I'm really curious to see if by any chance these bolt patterns match up with what we have down there. I doubt it. I think we will need to have some kind of adapter, or we will have to make one. I will leave this in here until I am very sure that I will not install the old seats again, and then I might just cut it, or maybe not. Maybe I'll just leave it. Not sure yet. Yeah, okay, let's see. Alright guys, moment of truth. At the very least we can see, or find out rather, how much weight we will save from all of this. So it's time to weigh the old seat and then the new one. I've already weighed the new one. I think I mentioned it in the intro. That was 8 point something, but let's measure that again with the brackets. So, come on. There we go. Wow, that is actually pretty damn good. That's 9.5 kilos for the whole seat, including the brackets. That is pretty damn impressive. Under 10 kilos. And now for the big one. So, I just want to mention that the driver's seat will be even heavier because we have the fire extinguisher there. I could have taken the fire extinguisher out before to save a few kilos, maybe 6 kilos or so, but I wanted to leave that for the seat removal, so we have a bigger weight saving. Okay, let me see. Oh my god. We need to find a way to kind of put all the weight on there. Yeah, that's amazing. That's 29.4 kilos, guys. And that means we save pretty much exactly 20 kilos on this seat alone. And the driver's seat, as I said, is a little bit heavier even. So I think the total weight saving for the two seats should be around 45, 46 kilos, which will easily push us over our 100 kilogram saved mark, which was my minimum goal. Obviously we will continue. There's a lot more weight that we can save. But yeah, this is pretty good news. Let me show you both of the seats side by side, so you get a better comparison. You can see how much lower I would sit in the car in comparison to the stock seats. I really like that. If possible, I would really like to keep it that way and not mount the seat rail, but as I said, I think I will have to do that. You can see that this seat, the stock seat, is relatively tight right here, right below the shoulder, and this one is a little bit wider. The leather quality is definitely comparable, although I think that's actually not real leather, but it looks damn good. Let's take a look at the back. You can see how thick the old seat is with all the electric motors in it and stuff, and this one is just a beautiful shell. It's awesome. I'm really in love with these seats. Okay, so now it's time to find out if I can install them today. Would be really happy if that's the case. If that turns out to be possible, we will get the driver's seat out as well. But yeah, I don't think so. Let's find out. Alright, moment of truth. This is a lot easier to put in than the old one was to take out. Okay, so yeah, that's already a problem. Yeah, no, this will not fit. I don't know if you can see that, but this seat, basically, this part here, it's not wide enough, so it doesn't even come close. As I had feared, we have to either manufacture some kind of bracket, or we have to get a seat rail, and I will see if I can find some kind of one-size-fits-all seat rail online. I will order that, and we will have to wait for the final installation until then, and I will leave the driver's seat in there for the time being, in case I have to drive the car again. But yeah, now we can actually take a look at how the seat will look in the car. Take a look at that. That looks beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So yeah, so not quite the success that I had hoped for today, but actually I kind of thought that this would be the case. Anyway, we made some progress. We now know how much weight we will save, and I think that's a good start. Oh man, I'm a bit sweaty. Alright guys, this is it for today's episode. I will order some kind of seat rail that I can fit online. I'm sure that I will find something, some kind of one-size-fits-all seat rail, and yeah, I hope that that will arrive early next week, and then we can get the driver's seat out, including the fire extinguisher, of course, which alone is at least 5 kilos, maybe 6 or 7 even, and then install the seats to the car. Let's take another look at the seat in the car, even though it's not bolted down, but you can see it's looking absolutely fantastic. I really like it. They're really comfortable as well, so no sacrifice there. So yeah, really awesome. Alright, as soon as that is done, then we will be at around 110 kilos saved, somewhere around there, and I think that is enough to give us some comparison numbers. I had done these 3 comparison tests, 0 to 200, or rather 100 to 200 kilometers an hour run, a fuel consumption test, and we weighed the car. So we will do all those 3 things again after the seats are installed. I think we should see some measurable results from 110 kilos saved, but I guess we'll find out together, guys. Until then, I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.